What is up, viewers of the Skippy Baby channel? It's me, your host, Skippy Baby, of course, back with some more food review with Le Chef Toaster. Say hi, Toaster.
We back, bitches.
We back. Now, for those of you who are new and you don't know what food review is, basically, we are on this Discord server called the hanime.tv community. It's a
That's
hentai
anime.
Discord server.
No, it's an anime community. What do you mean? It says
Yeah,
anime
yeah, yeah,
in
it's
the
an
thing.
anime community. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, they have a channel called Foodborne where people are meant to share their IRL delicacies. Uh, they don't really share IRL delicacies
Yeah.
a lot.
It's usually shit.
Some people don't know the rules. But anyway, so this is what we do here.
Must be fun.
We skip all food. These are the rules. We skip all food that is from restaurants or is takeout. Because we only judge stuff that's made by the people who send the picture. Because like if it's made by a chef, then it's probably gonna be good. Um, then also, this is the rating system. We rate it from 1 to 10, but since Toaster's favorite number is 3, and he kind of carries this whole series, 3s are ranked higher than 10s, and 3.3s are ranked higher than 3s. Bit confusing, but you'll get used to it. Then there's also a Peebus rank. Peebus is like the best of the best. Barely ever have Peebuses.
We've only had one.
If you don't know what Peebus is, you need to go back in my channel, man.
Yeah. It's in one of the Rocket League videos.
Yeah, there's literally
It's titled Peebus.
it's titled Peebus, and the thumbnail is Peebus, so
Yeah.
it shouldn't be that hard to find. But yeah, let's just get into it. This first image looks like it came from.
Yeah.
So let's skip that. Okay,
Uh,
chorizo torta.
Which one are we on?
Go from the very bottom. We skipped the first one, so the one right above that. Come on.
Oh,
Toast.
there's. No, I thought we were skipping this as well because it does kind of look like takeout, maybe.
It might be takeout. Should we skip it?
Anyway.
The next
It's
one
pretty
definitely
basic
isn't.
anyway.
The next one definitely isn't takeout.
This isn't. But it's also ugly as fuck.
Yeah. Okay. So, first one we skip. Second one, it looks like takeout. I guess it's also very basic. I'd give it like a 4 out of 10 for presentation. That camera work really bad. It also just doesn't look like that great of a meal.
It looks really dry.
Yeah. The next one.
Okay.
What?
So, you got like some kind of like pasta, maybe?
Are those
Yeah,
blocks
and
of those are blocks of
yeah,
cheese, right?
that's blocks of cheese and spam,
Blocks of cheese and
literally.
spam. Then you have
With four
olives
olives.
in the center.
Yeah, like why? And then it's
Why?
like,
Is that pasta? What is that?
yeah, it's weird. It's probably like a tomato kind of. It's not bolognese, so it's a tomato probably base, but I don't see any kind of herbs, so it's probably a yucky tomato base.
Oh
And then why do you?
wait. But who eats blocks of cheese? Like
I eat cheese by itself
unless it's
sometimes.
I also eat cheese by itself, but like I mean in this context.
Yeah, it's wrong. But why is your spam in literal cubes just on the side? Like, why?
Yeah.
Why are
And
you
then
having
also
spam
why
with
do
it
you
in the
just
first
have
place?
4 olives in the
Yeah.
center?
Olives don't go with that, by the way. And also, why are you having spam with that? Why is your cheese not grated? Why is it... Two. That's a two.
Okay, 2. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm completely fine with that.
Only
Next
the...
thing. That
Yeah,
bro.
that is apple with sample. What? I'm just... Okay,
One, let's
it's
move
not
on.
takeout, but I'm skipping that. Yeah, I'm just skipping that.
This next thing. One,
What?
move on.
What has food porn
What
turned
has
into?
happened?
This
What?
place used to be nice.
What the? Oh, I,
This is just
okay,
chocolate.
skip the next 3.
Fish.
That's rice
Yeah.
in between 2 slices.
Fish.
That's a rice sandwich. What is going on?
What is this channel? It was so good.
I, I
Okay, rice sandwich. Okay, there we go. Something that's takeout. That's takeout. Cool.
Rice sandwiches? Oh, takeout. Okay, takeout.
Yeah.
Move on. That is... Okay, that doesn't look
Homemade
like takeout.
hamburger.
Is that takeout? No,
Homemade
no,
hamburger.
it's not. Homemade
Yes.
hamburger. Okay,
You
so it
didn't make the
looks like
fries.
they have
Let's be
three
fair, you didn't make
different
the fries.
dips. They have a tomato sauce. They have... Is that mayo?
Yeah, that's me.
And then another thing that I don't know what it is.
Mustard. Dude.
Is that That's what mustard looks like? All the mustard that I've ever
Wait.
seen is pure yellow. It doesn't have specks in
This
it.
is probably Dijon mustard.
Understandable.
I like the burger though. Smash patty. Gotta
The
love
burger
those.
does look nice.
Uh,
Is that...
yeah,
That's cheese, right? On the...
that is cheese.
It looks
Could have really
white.
benefited. Yeah, it's probably
Like white cheddar, white gouda?
yeah, that one. Could have benefited. So for those who don't know, this is a smash patty. It's basically when you take a nice you take a bunch of minced meat, put it onto a stove, usually those like diner kind of stoves, and then just take a spatula and smash
Diner
it.
stoves.
And,
Do you mean...
yeah,
What do you mean by diner stove?
it's usually used in diners, and then it's a basically a flat stove, like just flat piece of iron. That's a stove. So there's no
Uh,
individual plates. It's just a, you know.
Okay,
Mm.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Anyway, so just to make that a bit better, you want to put the cheese on it whilst it's still on the heat and turn it a bit. It melts better.
Yeah,
Um, I can't see the sauce. I assume the sauce.
probably
But
sauce.
like,
I mean, if
yeah, I
it
know.
doesn't have sauce, I can't really judge them for not having sauce because I also sometimes don't have sauce on burgers.
Some burgers, it's not like some people think the sauce is like tomato sauce or something. No, no, no.
Yeah.
There are certain things that go with the burger to make it better. That could have benefited from an egg, a runny egg. It looks a bit dry. Um,
It does look dry.
the buns
But
are obviously store bought.
I will give props. I will give props. They don't have straight fries. They have wavy fries, which are really
Probably
nice.
didn't make that. Yeah,
Probably
they are
didn't
very
make
nice,
it,
but they probably
but
didn't.
wavy fries. Okay,
Yeah,
accidental curly fries in your straight fries, best.
those are the best.
Ordering
Really
curly
good.
fries, not as good for some reason. Uh,
Yeah,
Straight fries, very basic, but wavy fries normally are very well seasoned whenever you
yeah.
order
It's
them.
because in grooves, bro. They keep
The
the seasoning
grooves,
on.
yeah, just like how packets of chips, crisps, whatever you want to call them, the wavy ones are much better than the flat ones.
I mean, Doritos.
I'm looking at you, Lays. I'm looking at you. You're bad.
Yeah, but like, what about Doritos? Because Doritos are very seasoned.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Doritos just like dumps the
I mean, they use a different.
flavoring.
Yeah, they use a different kind of chip. Obviously, they use a
Yeah.
corn-based thing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
They use
moving
corn
on.
based, not
I'm
potato
giving this
based.
a yeah, I'm giving this a 4.5 because the presentation is trash.
Yeah, they didn't even show the entire meal.
Yeah,
Okay, so
but
what they did right here is, well, you can see, they took, they didn't take a landscape photo. They took a portrait photo, but tilted the phone so it's angled, but it's still portrait.
it looks like they didn't turn off screen rotation, so when they took a photo, they had it in landscape. But the thing was just like, no, we stay in portrait.
Yeah.
So yeah, 4.5.
4.5. That's a pretty good. That's
Yeah,
pretty good. Okay,
moving on.
next thing. That
No, home baked.
yeah, yeah,
Home baked pizza.
it doesn't look that
Anyway,
great. Wait,
why do
hold
you
on.
have
Is this the
Cheetos
same
next to
person?
you?
It's the same person that
Yeah,
explains why the camera works so bad.
yeah. Do they have Cheetos next to them?
Yes, that's flamin' hot Cheetos.
Why?
I
Why?
like how this series is basically just us judging people for what they eat.
It's a valid thing to do with your life.
Yep, yep.
Anyway, so the pizza for a homemade thing, I gotta give it to you. It's alright. For homemade, yeah,
Mm,
it's alright.
that's alright.
The type of pizza, it's not my favorite, but it is a good pizza.
Mm,
I would recommend using a more sharp kind of cheese because that just looks like you use the same cheese you use for your burger. That gives it a more like it hits the palate differently. You want A sharp cheddar, it hits the back of your mouth by your jaw. This cheese here, it hits the top of your mouth by your nasal, and it's not really the best feeling you want when you eat a pizza. So sharp cheddar, that's the best way to go.
Sharp cheddar. What is your
Of
favorite
course,
type of pizza, Tosa?
my favorite type of pizza.
Mm.
Wow. So margarita, but not the cheap shit you buy from takeout, the actual genuine Italian margaritas.
Yeah.
Um, and then the ones where they put every kind of meat on it. Mm.
Dude, I love. Okay, so I don't have many like like ch- very nice pizza places near me. I have a Debonair's, I have a Domino's.
Yeah.
That's about it. So I always either go to Debonair's or Domino's. Domino's, I always get the margarita. Debonair's, I always get the something meaty. Yes, they're both
Yeah.
not the greatest. I know this. But in
I
my
mean,
opinion, the margarita is the best pizza from Domino's, and the something meaty is the best pizza from Debonair's. Fight me.
fast food pizza has its own appeal. I can see it. But
But I don't know why. I don't know why I love it so much, but like the Domino's pizza, the margarita specifically, if you order thick based, I know many
yeah.
people don't like thick base, but if you
Yeah.
order a thick based margarita pizza from Domino's, they will like have this really thick layer of cheese as well, and you can peel it off. And I don't know why I
Yeah.
like that so much. I just like eating the cheese by itself. It's so good.
I will give it to Domino's, the base that they have, the dough. They have a certain thing that they add to it that just makes it better. It's
Mm.
good. I
Yeah.
like it.
I also like that
But
Domino's flavors their crust. So like normal
yeah,
pizzas that you get from other fast food places, you eat the pizza with the toppings, you're like, this is nice, and you get to the crust and you're like, alright, this is kind of boring. But Domino's, they flavored it.
by the way, that's why I mentioned use sharp cheddar in like when you're using authentic pizzas, because sharp cheddar, when it's cooked in an oven, you know that really satisfying grilled cheese kind of taste?
Yeah.
You get that when you have sharp cheddar on your crust.
Oh,
It
bro,
is
my
amazing.
mouth's watering just thinking about it.
Yeah. Also, have that with a bit of bolognese sauce. You got yourself a good crust of a pizza. People shouldn't waste the crust.
Yeah,
A person made the crust. Well, they made the pizza, but it's part of the crust is part of it.
crust
Don't
is
waste
fun.
your food, kids. I don't like people who waste
Yeah,
food.
don't worry. Anyways, back to
Anyway,
this. Back to
yeah.
this.
Uh, so this is all right. The pizza itself, I'm giving, I'll give the pizza a 5, but because of everything else, 4.
She did it four. Four. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
oh yeah, by the way, what they put on the pizza is just probably like mm, meat. I don't know, like
It's
a
just
bunch of
meat.
it's like a bunch of mince kind of thing,
Look at
and
the
you
look at
know,
the pizza
meat
slice on the
quality.
right. Is that pepperoni on the tip?
That might be a pepperoni.
Might be a pepperoni.
Unpopular opinion. I don't like pepperoni that much.
Okay, I like pepperoni, but I can understand people who don't like pepperoni. Although normally
I
when I
will eat
do
it.
have, I won't eat a pepperoni pizza. I will not do that. But I
Huh?
will eat a pizza that has pepperoni on it if it has other meat.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah, that's what I do. I do that.
yeah.
I wouldn't eat like pepperoni cheese bolognese sauce. That's a bit too
Yeah.
ugh. No, and then when I say I don't like pepperoni, in case you don't know, some convenience stores and stuff, they sell like pepperoni tube thingies, like snack pepperonis.
Really?
And the flavor of pepperoni is really, really oily and really, really strong,
Mm.
and that's not for me. But
Yeah.
moving on.
Moving
I
on.
made some pretzel buns. That looks really
Pretzel
good.
buns.
That looks really good.
They do look. They look
That's
like
all.
those are some. Those are some great buns.
Yeah.
Well done, Diddler.
Now, I don't bake, so I can't criticize too much, but
Yeah,
from my
I don't bake either.
experience, you done did good.
Yeah, you done
So
did good.
like the outside looks nice and crunchy, the inside looks really fluffy. I'm
Yeah.
giving this I'm giving this an 8 or a 9. You know what? I'm
There
giving
was
it a
only
9.
one thing I can criticize about this:
Yeah.
the camera work.
Oh yeah, if you
If
just
it
like
ju if you
crop
just
it.
cropped it a tiny bit, it'd be so much
Yeah.
better.
I'd give this a 10, which is just below a 3, but I'd give it a 9 just for the camera work. But
Yeah, nine. Nine
the
seems fair.
actual
Because it
bun,
is
the
pretty
actual
good
bun,
buns. Yeah.
the actual bun is a 10. So
Yeah,
well
yeah,
done. Chicken that's been you eaten and Just like the fork is messy and why?
Why? Where? What?
Wait, that's fish. Wait, that's fish. The fish.
That's
That's
fish.
fish.
It's not chicken. It's
Why is
fish.
your fish so? Why is your fish that color? That no, your fish doesn't look
Why
like that.
did you not take the picture before you started eating? And why did you put
Yeah,
the fork in the picture?
yeah.
And why
That's
do you
really
eat it
gross.
from the center?
Who eats fish from the center? Okay, and also that fork is really gross. I can see the shit that you've been eating, bro. That's yuck.
Yeah.
And then also, you cooked your fish wrong. Okay, fish shouldn't look like that. I'm going to assume that this is salmon, because I doubt you would. Hake wouldn't look like that. So I'm gonna say this is
I'm
salmon.
not a seafood person, so I really can't add anything to this.
Oh, I love seafood. So this is trash because you overcook the fish way too much. Maybe the seasoning is good, but I can't tell because your disgusting fucking fork is in the way. Um, and then the actual coating of it's not clean. You can just tell how messy it is. Um, yeah, and also I don't know what the fuck you're eating this, but all I can see is you're disgusting eating fish. So I'm giving this a 2. No, 2.5, because it is still a fish.
And they're not even showing
2.5.
the entire dish, because if you look on the right, there's some type of bread roll, I think.
Yeah.
But I can't
So
tell, because they're not showing it.
2.5. That's what you're getting.
2.5 seems good. Next thing is that steak with corn.
Corn. What the
And why
Okay,
does it
who
look
does
so
that?
dry?
Yeah, okay. So that steak is making me dehydrated. Let me drink some water real quick.
Yeah, I'm almost. I have my water right here. I'm also gonna
Just just imagining drinking that is like, oh god, no. I'm a steak man,
drinking that.
right? No, I'm we're moving on from that. Just imagining eating that. It's painful to me. I love my steaks. Steaks are
Yeah,
the thing that
I
I'm
also love
best
steak.
at cooking. Yeah, I'm
Steak is my okay. Steak is my favorite kind of just like any meat dish. Steak is my favorite.
yeah, steak is the best way to go.
Mm,
I haven't met a person who doesn't like steak.
same.
Yeah, unless they're vegan. But if you're
Yeah, yeah,
vegan,
yeah. But if you're
fuck.
vegan, then vegan or vegetarian, they won't eat steak.
Oh yeah, true.
Vegetarians I like more than vegans.
Yeah, because vegetarians they can eat some stuff. But
Yeah,
anyway, that steak
why is
is
it
dry.
so dry? Bro, it's like
Bro,
it's
it's
like you're trying to
crumbling
make a
apart.
jerky or something. What are you doing?
Wait, hold on. Ooh, no. Ooh, this is bad for my heart. Did you cook that steak well done? I'm sorry. Whoever has steak well done, you're a psychopath.
X.
You should be in
Okay, okay,
prison.
okay. You see, the thing is, I don't know why my luck is like this. All right, I don't know why my luck is like this. Every time I have gone to a restaurant here in South Africa and I've ordered steak,
Yeah.
it always comes out raw unless I order it well done. Like I'm not even talking about.
Oh, that's
Oh,
unfortunate.
I'm not even talking about like people will be like, no, you just don't know what medium rare, whatever looks like. You think it's raw, but it's not. No, it comes out raw.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah.
cow's basically still alive.
It's moving. It's moving. But yeah, you, sir, need to go to a good steakhouse. I know the best places. When I come to South Africa, we're gonna get some steak.
Yes, yes.
I mean, you're probably gonna come to England first. I know some good steak places in England, so.
Yeah.
Or I could make you my own, considering steak is my best dish at making. I am
Now that
very
sounds
proficient
like
in
a
it.
much better idea, because I can trust you.
Yeah. For people who thought Asian food was my specialty, no, steak is.
Steak is a specialty.
Yeah. Anyway, back to this horrendous thing. Why is it crumbling apart? Look, you can tell it's crumbling. Oh, your steak shouldn't crumble like
Steak
sand.
shouldn't crumble. Dude,
Why are you having corn with it? Like just corn. Like
bro, if this was any drier, I'm pretty sure it would just turn into dust.
if this was any dry, I'm pretty sure it would start absorbing the water vapor around its surrounding.
Dude, this is so dry, it's making the corn dry.
For real though, that corn do be looking dry. Now keep in mind, I do like dried corn, but like
Yeah.
not in this way. I like roasted corn. Roasted corn is really nice.
Roasted corn, bro, I haven't had roasted corn
That's not
before.
even roasted corn. You know what it looks like? It genuinely it looks like they opened a bag of frozen corn and poured it on the plate. Just look at it.
Yeah, you're right. You right. You right.
Also, look at the camera work. Hello, hand cameo. I see.
Hello, hand. Yes, hello, hand cameo. I
Why
also
why are
see
your table so
thigh. I think
dirty?
that's a thigh.
Why isn't? But also, why your table so dirty?
Yeah. I like. Okay, so I'm looking at the steak, and then I'm looking at different parts of the plate, and it looks like part of the steak is just everywhere, and I just have to wonder.
Yeah,
It looks like you
it's
haven't cut
terrible.
into the steak yet. So how did you do that?
Like probably when they were plating it, the steak like fell apart.
Probably. Also, just one more thing. What are you doing with your fork, dude?
Yeah, why is your fork just like plump there? Like, no, don't do that.
Come on.
And also, your fork, for people who don't know proper steak etiquette, have a nice quality fork. Okay, I know it doesn't change anything, but it just makes the
Yeah,
experience
it
better.
just makes
If
the
you have a
experience
cheap
better.
fork, it's like having a steak without using a dedicated steak knife. You use an all-purpose knife, and that's just you don't do it like that, right? That's
Yeah.
trash.
It's
You're
like
trash.
eating steak well done. You don't do it like that. It's trash.
Yeah, right. So just don't do that.
Also,
This
okay,
because you.
I like corn, alright? I have evolved a lot over the years. I used to eat every single vegetable. Then I started hating vegetables. I only like ate like carrots and cucumbers. Then I started eating broccoli and cauliflower, and now I really like corn and peas.
Corn is amazing.
Corn
Corn
and
and
peas.
peas, dude.
Okay, but I
So
like
mellow.
corn, but that seems like an excessive amount of corn.
It is an excess, especially for the steaks, the amount of steak. You shouldn't have
There is
equal
more
parts corn
corn
and
than
steak.
steak.
And also, the type of steak that you're having doesn't go with that kind of corn because that type of steak you're having belongs in a graveyard.
I mean, you're
I'm
not
sorry, but
wrong.
a skeleton would get dehydrated from eating that steak.
You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. All right, what are we giving this? I was about to say
Zero.
I was. Fair enough.
Just because they offended
They
my steak
offended.
life.
Yep, they have.
Eh,
Okay, zero. Got it. Cool.
Thank God, the next one is actually good.
But the camera work, please.
Yeah, guys, come on, just like
Just
zoom
take a
out.
picture of the entire dish. It's not
Yeah,
that
just
hard.
zoom out and then crop. It's not that hard. Just zoom
Yeah,
out and crop.
it's really not that hard.
Or,
Um,
turn it landscape. That looks like a portrait just in the land. Like,
yeah.
why?
Like if I put my phone up to the screen, it's literally my phone.
Yeah, same as well.
It's not. Anyway,
Yeah.
so this I'm pretty sure that is fish. So once again,
Salmon.
seafood. Yeah, I can't really say anything about that. Are those green
Okay,
beans?
made it. No, that's asparagus.
I've never seen asparagus in my life, dude.
Seriously?
Yeah, I've never seen asparagus. It just looks
Could
like
be really
it
good.
looks it looks like green beans to me, man.
Actually, it might be green. Well, oh, okay. Yeah, that's green beans. Yeah.
Yeah. So they said it made salmon with smashed
Okay.
potatoes.
So
So
usually, I'll start going on my rant now.
yeah, go on, go on.
Usually, you wanna have asparagus with salmon and mashed potatoes as it's a combination of flavors. Green beans has a certain potency in its thing, especially with the way you cooked it. If I eat those green beans in that amount with the fish, I'm not gonna get fish. I'm gonna get a piece of unknown substance in my mouth with a bunch of green beans, and I don't quite like that. So it's not bad. The green beans could go well with something else. The way you cooked it is fine, but not with fish. You wanna have asparagus. Other than that, the smashed potato is pretty good, pretty good. Uh, yeah, maybe could have benefited from being a bit more fluffier. Um, yeah, the fish itself looks cooked, so yeah, that's good. You didn't undercook it or overcook it. Lemon, yeah, lemon's
Lemon
nice.
nice, lemon nice.
Clean your plate, the top right.
Yeah,
Kind
yeah.
of disturbing.
Just clean it a little bit over there, and it would be nice.
Presentation, to improve your presentation, I would align, like, I'd take the green beans and place it on top of the mash and kind of a
Are you
arc
sure it's
kind
not
of thing.
asparagus?
Yeah, because asparagus has the head of asparagus is extruded and has kind of a thingy to it. And also asparagus is thicker,
Uh,
unless you have baby asparagus, which is yeah, okay, that's plausible.
plausible.
If it is baby asparagus, then yeah, fine, good. And then also the fish, I know with the dish it won't look like that, but I really recommend having a kind of sauce for your fish. Really simple. Just have vegetable oil, uh, lemon, and it's kind of like how you make a salad dressing, minus the um, balsamic vinegar. You don't really want
Mm,
that with your fish. Um, and so yeah, you want a lemony sauce with that. So yeah, I, I'm not gonna go into how to make a lemon sauce recipe, but you know though.
that would probably like give us the entire video.
Yeah, so I'd give this a 6.5. It's a good
Six and a
attempt.
half. 6.5. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, and the next thing, chicken wings. Cool. That will be in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video of food review, The Return. If you like this video, give it a like. If you really liked it, subscribe. It's free. You can unsubscribe it anytime you want, and it really helps me out if you do. Turn on all notifications so you get notified every time I upload. Share this video around. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Salutes.